Hey everybody, this is Jeff from TDC bringing you a special back to school policy update. I am a white male with dark graying hair pulled back. I'm wearing a navy blue t-shirt and I'm standing in front of a TDC blue screen. What's new in education this year, you ask? Well, not as much. Compared to this time last year, the education policy landscape is largely the same. The DOE at the start of last session called this year an implementation year. But let's start with what didn't change. The bills that could have, but didn't, make it into law. First, and most notably, Governor Lee's signature policy proposal for the 2024 session, a universal expansion of the state's private school voucher program, failed to garner enough support to pass. The governor, the House, and the Senate all had pretty dramatically different views on how the expansion should look, and they never really got close to a compromise. And without a single policy to rally behind, the voucher train lost all its steam. But millions of dollars were spent on the campaign and millions more on the recent primary, so it is a darn good bet that we'll see some form of this proposal again next year, and the governor has even said as much. Now, to the things that passed. The big one this year is a scary one. HB 1202 SB 1325 allows districts to establish a policy that would permit school staff to carry concealed weapons on school grounds. Currently, only police officers are allowed to do this. This is not a good idea. There is no evidence at all that armed teachers would do anything to prevent targeted attacks, and there is plenty of evidence that guns in the presence of children is extremely dangerous. This goes double for students with disabilities. This is a population that is often profoundly misunderstood, especially those students with behavior needs. And as such, they're subject to all sorts of counterproductive and often rights-violating practices. Adding guns into that mix is dangerous and irresponsible. That said, to this date, most, if not all, districts have stated that they will not allow teachers to carry guns on the premises, which is the silver lining to this problematic law. The General Assembly also continues to tinker with its frustrating and confusing retention laws. Currently, if a student is found to be not proficient in reading during third grade, but participates in summer learning camps and tutoring, they may be promoted to fourth grade. However, if that same student is still reading at a not proficient level in fourth grade, they're then subject to retention in fourth grade. HB 2326 SB 2183 establishes a policy that retention decisions for promotion from fourth to fifth grade will be made by a team, which includes parents and school personnel. This is important for students with disabilities because IDEA, the federal special ed law, is pretty vague about retention. Most schools and districts make an IEP team decision, as they should, but this law reinforces that. But that's it. Like I said, implementation year. So, with all that in mind, I hope you, your kiddo, and their teachers and their school are ready for a great year. This has been Jeff. Catch you next time.